for a while. So Q3 earnings, it all starts kind of with the agent count, all right? So the agent count increased 56%, as you've seen, a year over year to 35,877. And that was our largest net increase in the history of eXp. So the financial results of the company start really with us adding the best and the most productive agent and agent leaders in the industry. And that's kind of why we are where we are today in Q3. To go into the next page, our transaction slides. So our sides come as a result of having great agents on the platform. The sides increased 95% year over year. The residential transaction volume increased 112% to $23.6 billion. So you can see compared to 11.1 billion last year. And as everybody knows, I love to say billion, so keep it up. It's great. And then if we just go to our next page is on revenue. All right, so transactions, number of agents, etc. So our revenue actually increased by 100%. All right, so year over year, quarter over quarter, we increased our revenue to 564 million compared to $282 million last year. All right, and to put that in perspective for everybody, the Q3 revenue, 564 million, just in Q3 of this year, was larger than the total revenue for 2018. So we closed more revenue in one quarter of this year than we did the entire 2018. So phenomenal results, and we all should be very proud of the growth and the way the company's going. So the next slide, we go to earnings, and two big key metrics that we use on the earnings side for profitability are both gross profit. So you can see our gross profit grew over 100% to $46.8 million compared to 23 million in Q3 of 2019, and net income. So our net income was $15 million, and that was compared to, that actually grew significantly. Obviously, 910%, that's a lot. But more importantly, I think, is that it's the fourth positive net income quarter in a row for the company. So as you can see, the stock market goes up and down day to day, but from a longer term view, if we look over the past few quarters, I think the market's really starting to appreciate the value of what you've done and the achievements that we've made so far as a company. So that's great news. Going to the last page on the earnings. The last page in the earnings is cash flow. And if you've heard me talk before discussing our financials, cash flow is a huge positive number for our company. All right, and this quarter, cash flow for our operating activities increased 781%, so $28 million. And what that really means at the end of the day is that after we invest in the company, after we pay all our bills, after we pay for our staff and support, and invest in a lot of the different initiatives we have, including international technology, we still have money left over. All right, so we kind of control our destiny. We have zero debt on the balance sheet. All right, and as a comparable to last year, we did $28 million this quarter, and we did $3 million last quarter. So it really gives us, a lot of flexibility to make the right decisions. And I'll say this a million times, that we're not holding back at all on investing in anything. So we're really spending smart money on the investment side. We're making sure we have the support for our agents to grow, and that's and after all we've done, after we do that, we're still positive on the cash flow side.